noticed such a big difference after losing some weight in my mental health, my stamina, my energy, my sleep, my confidence overall. I feel like a different person, and I'm so grateful. And like I said, I feel like that comes with losing weight or just transferring, like transforming, not transferring, transforming, is that you learn more than what you thought you knew. Basically, I don't know how else to put it, but I'm gonna try to put this around here. So I've committed my time and energy towards reading books, a lot of books, and just doing like research and a deep dive into not only just food and health, but me, my body. I realized, which I want to tell you guys for yourselves, is there's nothing wrong with learning about your body, learning about every part of your body. It's actually very beneficial to understand the way your body operates, because it just goes in hand with feeling better overall, feeling more confident, and things like that. And no one knows you better than you. No one knows exactly what you're feeling but yourself. And that's kind of when I look in the mirror and tell myself, like, I think I should spend time learning about the foods I'm putting in my body, because I have certain reactions and certain allergies, and why is this happening? Why is that happening? Like I said, no one's gonna know 100% but yourself, basically. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? So boom. The foundation is done. The foundation is done, because now we gotta spray, set it, and then put some powder on. So hold on, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, which, what the heck? I'm already down here, what? Wow, okay. Now, a tip for the setting sprays, do not spray it right here, or right here, or even right here. That is way too close. Girl, you gotta be a little fall, you gotta dazzle. You gotta do a little dance with it, because the water droplets, of the setting spray, it can basically mess up your makeup. You want it to feel like a mist versus droplets. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna be at a distance. You see that mist? A mist, not droplets. You see? Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, as that is sitting and setting and baking, I'm gonna go in with 2 different setting powders. So I'm gonna use the RMS Beauty loose setting powder and the Makeup by Mario. Oh my gosh, Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. I'm gonna use both, and I'm gonna use them lightly, not too heavy. I just started using this, and girl, when I tell you, this thing is, ooh, let me show you. Comes with this powder here. I'm gonna use it, and then you just like open it or whatever. Oh, I gotta that's one thing I hate about loose setting powder, is that it gets messy. Okay, now I'm gonna take a dazzle, rub it up there. Let me close in and go like that. Hopefully that did something. I don't think so. It didn't. Alright, I'm gonna just do this. Pick it up like that. And same technique as the blush, but instead I'm gonna use the back of my hand and pop. You see? Look at how much came off. If you had just went straight in, girl, that would have been sitting all on your face. We don't want that. Okay. Warm it up. And now I'm going to gently pat it like so. Gently, not too much, because remember we're going in with another powder and another powder and another powder. So light layers, very light layers, like that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, did I even tell you the shade? It's in the shade Deep. It's so good. Look at that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing. Pick it up, warm it up, and go on this side. Just like that. Just like that. I used to use the Milk Makeup one, this one. But I found that this is way too yellow for me. Like way too yellow. It just makes the makeup look yellow. And it is very hot in this room, by the way. So if you see crazy looking edges, I'm sorry. Right up there, look at that. Blend, 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 blend. Get up in there. Just like that. Oh yeah, look at that. And look what's left. None. Okay, because remember, the goal is not to keep dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping, or else, like I said, it's gonna look too cakey and it's just gonna be a little too much. That's it. No more. No more. Because now, before I go with the pressed powder, I'm actually gonna use my bronzer, my powdered bronzer and powdered blush, or my powdered stuff. I'm gonna take a angled elf brush for the bronzer. I think I'm gonna do the blush first. The powder blush. I'm gonna do the powder blush. Alright, separate. Thank you for that. I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath powdered blush first in the shade. Oh, I think Love Struck is that the shade. But this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna use, oh, it's so beautiful. Dab it up good. Not too much though. Same technique, back of hand. Warm it up, warm it up, warm it up. Circle it, whatever you gotta do. And then gently apply. I have to smile. I look crazy, but I gotta smile so I can get my cheeks. Gently apply, gently build it up. Slowly, sorry. Slowly build it. You see? Gone. Warm it up before you apply it directly to your face, so it doesn't look so patchy. Okay, so now Juvia's Place blush in the volume 5. Oh, love this, love it. And I'm gonna go in with a combination of both. A little more red though. Get a good amount. Same thing, back of the hand. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You see how it would have just sat on there. Warm it up. Warm it up. That's good. Now apply. Pick it up. And remember, when it comes to anything like food, even food, you can always add more, but you can't take some stuff back, alright? When it comes to makeup, you want to treat it kind of the same way. If you apply too much, you're gonna have to either revert, take everything off and start over, or figure out a way to minimize it, which includes adding more of something else. So you don't want that. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. And if you want, you can add it. I like adding here sometimes, just lightly along the eyes. Bam. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna do the powdered bronzer. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. the angle brush again, powder bronzer in the shade Dark palette. This, in my opinion, appears a little more red on my skin. This specific shade here appears a little more burgundy or like red. So I'm gonna take a little bit and blend it with this. Just a little bit, same exact technique. And I made sure I wiped my hand with the blush beforehand. I'm gonna warm it up and then apply. I like to start on the forehead area first, and I'll show you the difference. So bronzer, you don't really need too much. That forehead area. Cut off any harsh lines and look at that. Oh, yo, I can't believe this. Yo, we've gotten so much better with makeup. Yo, just keep practicing, keep learning. That is very important, man. Keep learning. I promise you, things will change. Things will change. Have belief. Keep practicing, keep learning, and things will change over time. Okay. I'm gonna kind of like blend into the blush a little bit. Now, powder bronzer. Look at that. I'm gonna wipe this off. Now we're approaching some of the last steps or powder steps. The Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 365 Nutmeg. And I'm gonna use this to finish everything off. I'm gonna use a little bit at a time. Just gonna like that. Don't mind the busted up thingy, but same thing. See how much? Well, you can't really tell with this, but I can see it, and you just want to take off a little bit of that so you can have more control. And I'm going to look up and focus it on this inner corner first. So just that inner corner and bring it around like that. Oh yes. Okay, girl. Take some of that, pick it up, a little bit of that, and the same thing on this side. Blend. Oh yes. I'm just gonna use the rest around here. Y'all, we out here doing this, like, what? I'm gonna keep picking up a little bit more if I could. A little bit more, and gotta get the rest of my face. I try to avoid, one thing I learned about my face is that I try to avoid adding too much product around here because I feel like I have a weird shaped head. But my face is not only round, but I have a very short, like, what do you call this? Jawline, yes. The distance between my cheek, like, here, and the bottom of my freaking jaw is like 2 centimeters. So if I were to just add so much here, it would take away from the dimension, like the natural shadows on my face, basically. So I don't touch this area at all. I don't touch it. Same here. I don't touch this area. If anything, I just put a little bit of powder here, and that's it. So most of my makeup is centered like around here on my face because my face is short and round. So yeah, that's why I said it's when it comes to makeup or anything in life, you have to personalize things for yourself, for your own makeup, for your own face, for your own health, etc. Okay. Okay. Perfect. That's it for that. I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna go back into the eyebrows because remember what I said earlier, I didn't want to overdo it in the beginning since I didn't know what my makeup was gonna look like. But now I can completely finish them. Coming in. This is such a good product. What? Coming out a little more. But yeah, other than that, I've just learned a lot about what I enjoy as well. Comment below if you play this game. Hold on, let me show you. Let me put this in person that I'm gonna show you. I'm pretty sure a lot of people play it. If you don't, ain't nothing wrong with that, but if you don't, I suggest you do because it is good. I have this. I bought this from the bookstore, Barnes & Nobles. Girl. I've done so many puzzles. I do about like 10 a day. I try to go for 10 a day. Not every day I do that, but yeah, I try to do as much as I can. This is such a good, just focus, like exercising your brain muscles. Yes, it is called Sudoku. Now I'm gonna go in, fill it in, and I literally had that book for like 2 weeks now, and I'm approaching level 3. And the book, I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit more. Just a little bit. I'm gonna blend it out, especially in the front. Kind of the same thing. See, makeup, you really gotta take your time. Take your time. Blend. Personalize, mix, warm up stuff. I think I'm gonna fix it in the front a little bit. The left side. A little bit more. And match it here. Okay. I think I'm gonna skip eyeliner. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna put it on. This is Makeup by Mario, a liquid liner, and the shade is super black. I have replaced my NYX. I can't believe I'm saying this. I have replaced my NYX liquid liner. I have. It's always gonna have a place in my heart. But this one right here is too dang good. Okay, here we go. I just start there lightly. Look it. My eyeliner never or rarely turns out perfect. It usually, I would say this when I do a YouTube video, for some reason it usually comes out good. So, oh, I might have jinxed it. Let me be quiet. Oh, okay. decent. Oh my gosh, it's so hot up in here. I can breathe. I think I did it. I gotta go in with this little bit of highlighter from Urban Decay. This is the Moon Dust. Just look how pretty it looks. Oh yeah. Alright. Makeup Mario brush again. I'm gonna use this small side. Lightly. Take some. Make sure it's not too much. I'm gonna apply some here. Inner corner. And some up here. Some up here. Use my finger a little bit. Blend. Just like that. Beautiful. Not too much, like I said. Should have written everything down beforehand. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing from this equation. I'm gonna just put more because I feel like my lips are very dry now. Oh no. The nose is running. Last mascara. Big, bold. And I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty Hella Thick for that. It's my favorite mascara. Now with mascara, especially if you have hooded eyes, you gotta look down. Because if you're looking up and you go boop, 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 girl's gonna get all up here. You already know. So I'm gonna look down and start applying. But yeah, I've just been taking very small steps towards improving, basically, and just learning. Oh, I saw the movie Inside Out too, and it was so eye-opening. Because now I low-key can't think about my emotions the same way anymore. I can't. If you watched the movie, let me know if you also agree. After watching that movie, you just can't see your emotions the same way. And it also made me realize that I actually have a lot of anxiety. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us do and don't realize that we do. And so, me knowing that, like knowing this now, makes me want to change. Like, makes me wanna take steps towards how do I minimize the problem, not get rid of it. Like, you can't. That's what the movie highlighted with anxiety, is that you can't get rid of it as you get older, but you can control it by using certain like therapeutic methods. Just being aware when it's happening, which is very hard. But yeah, like, I'm also learning to just take life slow. Like, there's sometimes being young, you can kind of have that FOMO where it's like you fear missing out on a lot in life. And I wouldn't say I per se have like FOMO, but sometimes I feel like I get very, 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 very hard on myself when I don't complete something or if I miss something. And you don't want to do that. If you do that, it's probably not best for you now and in the long run, because you have to give yourself more grace and understand that there are there's no need to rush anything in your life. Like, I often like to keep in mind, like, I think a lot about older people, elderly people, and how they live their life, and the reality is they just took their time. Like, when you see them living when they're older, they seem more peaceful, and I feel like it's because they are taking their life like slower, and they're just, I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry, but that's inspiring to me, basically, because I don't want to rush anything in my life at all. I just want to take my time, breathe, and live, and give myself grace. And I think I suggest that for you as well, if you're watching and you're also very, very hard on yourself. I used to also assume a lot. Because of my anxiety, I would assume things about what other people thought about me, and that led me to just go into situations with this prejudgment, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because 9 times out of 10, that person is not thinking about that. You're probably overthinking, and I'm not saying that it's not okay, it's not normal. I'm not trying to be harsh, but I told myself I can't expect to change this or control this if I don't realize and say it for what it is. And almost done here. I just try to be aware. Try to spend time off of your phone or electronics in general. I've been trying to do that. That's why I bought the Sudoku book too. It's fun as well, but it does help me with just getting off my phone. Using the new fancy liners, which I did a video on TikTok. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm gonna use this one in the shade Browned Out, and I'm gonna these are so good. Line my lips a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 lip jelly. Oh, I love it. Gonna blend and add shine. This lip jelly is the best. See? Wow. That is basically it. See the makeup? I'm not adding any highlighter to here. I feel like it has a pretty good glow regardless because of the Makeup by Mario blushes. These are so good. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me and found it very educational because, girl, how can I not tell you all the things I've learned about makeup in the past year, let alone the past few months. It took me about an hour. But I really hope you guys enjoyed and found it relaxing. And I really, really am so grateful and appreciate every single last one of you guys for watching and just listening. But yeah, that is going to be it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.